Hello, welcome to Art Rant, and today we're going to talk about open calls for artists, what's worth applying to and what's a total scam. When I was starting my career as an artist, I would go on all the websites that had listings, SUBMITTABLE, NYFA, even opportunities through the school, and I would just blindly apply to all of them because they all sounded good. But after gaining years of experience, now I know that 90% of these listings were a complete waste of time. So when looking to get your work out there, what should you be applying to? And what things should you stay away from? First of all, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Anytime you see a listing that has very catchy marketing, exposure for artists, solo show, amazing artist opportunity, social media promotion, when you see any of these catchphrases, this is a marketing tool done by these companies. They know what you are after as an artist. So the listings that they make are marketed towards artists to get your attention, because these companies are not looking to actually sell your work. These companies make money off of artists. So their posts are meant to lure in as many artists as possible. So when you apply to one of these catchy listings, what's going to happen is, first of all, they're going to get back to you ASAP because they want your business. Second of all, they're going to be very excited to work with you. They're going to promise you all kinds of opportunities, amazing events in good locations. They're just going to promise you everything. And you're going to get excited, and then at that point, they're going to tell you that actually there's a member fee. And this member fee is what they were after all along. So their member fees range. Sometimes it might be $30 per month, sometimes it might be $100. They're going to look for every opportunity to make money off the artist because they're not making money off actual sales, because they're not a real gallery. So they're going to look to sell you things, an event opening with tickets that you yourself have to sell. They're going to look to list your work on their online gallery only representation, which of course will have a monthly membership ranging from $75 to $100 to $200, depends on what their structure is. They're going to look to sell you catalogs, to be featured in their catalog, which will have printing costs, and that's basically how they're making money. They're making money off the sales, off the catalog, off of the event itself. These companies are completely funded by artists' money, which is basically another version of a vanity gallery. And what a vanity gallery is, it is not a real gallery because it does not make its money off of sales of artwork to collectors, to clients, to people who are interested in art. They make their money off the artist directly. So any post that sounds just too good to be true, it might be alluring, but just skip that. That's for very young artists that don't know any better, that haven't had the experience, that haven't paid those fees, and know that they will get nothing in return. Because the truth is, your gallery will never ask for money from the artist. The only type of payment that a gallery will take from an artist is an application fee to a show, which ranges from $15, $25, $30, up to $50 or maybe $75. No more than that. And what that fee is for is to process your application for a show. A gallery will never ask you as an artist for money. They will ask you for work. And this work they're going to sell, and that is their income source. Because a gallery is a business. It's basically a store specializing in sale of art. So as a business, they have very high rent costs, staffing costs, production costs. So any legitimate gallery has a list of buyers, and that is where the funding for the gallery comes from. 50% of the sale goes to the artist, and then 50% goes to the gallery as commission. So as an artist, never pay for any kind of promotional services, event fees, ticket fees. No, that is all a scam. That has nothing to do with art. That has to do with event promotion. So what do I personally look for when applying to shows online? I look for group shows. I look for subject-specific shows. So for example, it's a show all about the color blue, because this is actually how real galleries discover new artists. So a gallery has this kind of show to test new incoming artists, to see how they do sale-wise, and if they are worthwhile to work with, if they can meet deadlines, if they're professional, if the clients are excited to see their work. Basically, they want to see that they can work with you. So group shows with a theme are great. Also, no-name listings are great. A lot of times a big gallery doesn't even list their name on the listing. It will just say group show or artist show or something like that, a very brief description, apply to those. A lot of times those are the big galleries looking for artists. These galleries will lay low because they already have a reputable name. So apply to those. Apply to shows that are not necessarily related to art. And a lot of times work like that is not exactly with a gallery. For example, City is looking for public art and you can submit to that. I saw a listing like that for an anniversary of a park, and they were looking for local artists to make artwork for the park. And it was great promotion for me as an artist that newspapers, TV stations, they were all there because it was a local community event. So my work got so much publicity and exposure, not necessarily coming from an art field, but it was still out there and it was free for me. Also, I would only apply to group shows. I would never apply to solo exhibition, best artist gets whatever, some stipend. This is not how solo shows work with a gallery. Solo shows are prime calendar real estate for a gallery. They will never offer a solo show to an artist that they've never worked with. Solo shows are earned by your sales, by your ability to connect with their clientele, by people being excited to see your work. So anything that's promoting a solo show, especially guaranteed stipend along with a solo show, they're just looking to gain number applications and make money off the submission listing fee. And again, this is probably not a real gallery. What happens is a company will rent a space to show your work there for a day, for a week, and then that is your solo show. They're not a legitimate gallery. So do not apply to solo shows because they're not applied to, they are earned. So when looking through artist opportunities listings online, think of it as a meet and greet for you and a potential gallery. This is a no pressure situation that is not going to ask for a financial investment from you other than a small submission fee, because this is a test run. So you are looking to apply to multiple gallery test runs in group shows to see if your work works with that particular gallery, if you like the management, if you like the location, if they were able to sell your work. So only apply to listings that are going to connect you with a gallery, with a group show, and then are going to have potential to grow into a gallery representation.